we actually need more of you, and more of the cameraman. We also need more of you viewers. We don't need many Justice Sambos.
Yes.
We just need you to be real. You know, one thing that I can say about the African Dream movement, which is, I get a bit emotional when I speak about it, because it's a dream that I've seen come true. It's a dream that I hold, and it's just beautiful. I mean, it's beautiful the work that the African Dream movement has done, and it's beautiful that the work that it continues to do. You know, it's really beautiful. I mean, just the other day when we're seated and when we were speaking about what the South Africa Global Youth Peace Summit has brought into people's life, listening to that, my brother, it was just beautiful. It's like, wow. It's like a mother, you know, when they are pregnant and they finally give birth to a child. It's like seeing that child there. I think that's one of the most emotional things. It's one of the most emotional things. You just brought a baby to life. You just brought something to life. That's something to be grateful for. You know, speaking to the African Dream movement, we usually say that there are and there will forever no be expectations. We don't put any expectations. We believe that people are different. People bring something new. What we do is not about us. It's not about what we bring to people. It's about them. It's about the people that you are with. It's about the youth that are there. It's about where they come from. It's about their past. You know, it's really about the people. It's never about us. Oh yes, we can bring this activity here right now. I can get you to do an activity here right now and have expectations of how I want it to be. But your story, your past, everything about you makes up the whole activity. I cannot have a true, I cannot say this is how things are gonna end. I cannot say this is how it's gonna look like. Because it's never like that. It is never like that. You come from a different background. I come from a different background. I come from a loving home with parents. Someone comes from a home where they don't have parents. I come from a rich background. You come from a background that is so poor. I come from the suburbs. I come from where? Sandton. You come from Ekonhoek. You come from a village. You come from a place where you had to share the same room with 5 other people. So it's about the person's story. It's about where they come from. It's about their past. It's really about them. It's never about us. Which is why I got into African Dream movement. It was never and it will never be about me. It's not even about African Dream movement. It's about the people that we serve. It's about saving the people. It's about bringing hope to the people. It's about lighting people's days. It's about providing a space where people can be fully themselves. It's about freedom, which you spoke to. It's about people being real with themselves. You know, this is who I am. This is my truth. This is what I stand for. Now it's either you accept that or you don't. And it's okay with me. It's okay with me. I don't have to force you to like me. You don't even have to like me. I don't care whether you like me or not. But I'm here in this world for me, for myself, for my own journey. It's about that.
So, just to speak on what the both of you have said, just to take on what Bongo has said, to say that he feels like, excuse me for paraphrasing what you said, to say that depression is the person inside of you saying, I'm tired of you showing something I'm not, so now I want to come out. And also to reiterate what Justice was saying, to say there is no better you than you. So we are not looking for 100 Justice Sambos, but then we're looking for you to be yourself, for you to find the person that you are and show it to the world. I remember there was a quote that I read that said that there is no such thing as self-improvement. We are all walking on this earth it's self-remembrance instead of self-improvement, because we were born pure and perfect. But now the thing is, we live in a world where we forget who we are. So now we take steps in finding that person that we were brought into this universe to be. So now, with what you've mentioned, to talk about your pain, to talk about your past, and now you're here. I believe you're one of happy human beings. He said, I mean, you guys are friends. You can't be together and not be happy. So now the question is to say, let's say someone is experiencing struggles. Obviously, we all here. There is beauty in the struggle, enjoying the process. But then after enjoying the process, what is it that you can do? Or if there are things to do, to say, while enjoying the process, these are the things you can do to come out victorious, to come out a happy human being, to come out fulfilled, to say, I've enjoyed my struggles, and this is the product.
I don't believe in giving advices. I'll speak to my life. I will speak to my life. I'll speak to what has been true to me. I'll speak to my journey. You know, for me, when I went through all of this, especially with the school, I mean, personally, I believe that I became super invested in African dream movement and making that dream happen because of school. My background with school, you know, my background with my degree. I mean, the degree. I do have a degree now, but yeah, you know. So while doing all of that, I mean, that was back in 20. I mean, so I narrated my story from 2016 to 2017, and after 2017, I forgot to tell you that I also failed again. I forgot to tell you that I failed again. I failed the same 2 courses that I failed the year before. Can you believe? Taxation, financial accounting. I failed those 2 again. I failed those 2. And it was at this point when I was given 2 subs, and looking at how depressed I had been with all of that, I was given 2 subs to say, hey, come reclaim your glory again. Come see if you can pass. I sat down. You know what happened? The subs were supposed to be written in December. At exactly the same dates when this sub was supposed to be written on the 5th of December. On the 5th of December, at exactly that same day, the first sub, and then the other one, then I think the next day or something. At exactly the 5th of December, my flight to Kenya to attend the Global Youth Peace Summit, which the African Dream Movement had organized, was there. Pure coincidental, eh? I mean, I don't believe in coincidences. I don't believe such things happen. I believe everything happens for a reason. I mean, the flight was booked way in advance. Who knew that I was going to be writing in that week? No one. You know, I had to make a choice. the hardest choice I had to make. Like, hey, you're in this struggle right now. What do? Do you continue do you go right those exams with hopes that you will pass and become a CA and do your CTA, be depressed again, go be a CA? You know, do you do that? Or rather, I mean, do you do that? Or do you go to attend the Global Youth Peace Summit, which is something that you've always wanted to do, which is something that you've brought to life alongside your beautiful sisters, I mean, Naomi and Aline? Do I do that? Which one do I choose now? Do I choose happiness? Do I choose life over death? I mean, like, I believe that I was dead. You know, people can there's like the physical death, and then there's like death, which a lot of people are experiencing. A lot of people are walking the streets, they are dead. They're empty. They are empty. That's death. The minute you stop dreaming, I feel like that's death. You're dead. You're as good as dead. You're as good as someone who's just walking on this earth, waiting for their death date. It was at that moment when I chose life. I was like, you know what? I don't care about this. I mean, sorry, I was about to use bad language. I mean, sometimes it just gets me to a point where I'm like, you know what? I just want to use the word. Fuck this shit. You know, I was like, fuck this shit. I am done. I'm going to live life. Which is why I believe that sometimes your depression, sometimes the things that you go through, it's just the voice, as you said, it's just the voice inside of you telling you that whatever you're doing at this time, it's not what you want to be. The voice inside, you can never lie to your inside. You can never. You know, you can lie all you want, but you can't lie to this. You can't lie to your heart. You cannot lie to your inner self. You can keep running. You can run away. I mean, my friend, one of my friends, one of these good days says, maybe the reason why you bought those expensive, nice Nike shoes, sorry to bring a brand to this, maybe the reason why you bought them, maybe you're trying to run away from your life. You're trying to run faster from your life. But you cannot run away from your inner self. Me, I can go out there and be like, hey, look at me, I'm happy and all of that. But the minute I get into my room, the inner you will always suffice. It will always triumph. It will always win. You know, sometimes it's just that. You just have to take a bold step. You just have to be courageous. You just have to stand up and be like, you know what? Fuck this life that I'm living. I know I deserve more. I know I need to live my best life. And come out. Let the world see you for who you are. Let the world see the things that you're hiding inside of you. Let the world see the creative that you are. Let the world see the writer that you are. Let the world see whoever that person is inside of you. Maybe you're a poet. You know? Maybe you're a poet. To love an unlovable sibling. Maybe your quest is just to be there, 100% there, with your kids, with your parents, with whoever. Maybe that's your quest. And only you can do best in that. Only you can do best in that. You just have to come out and do it. So,
wow, this is
a big issue.
Yeah, there's something else. This is like purely defying the odds. And yeah, so I think the last question would be, what's the impact that you want to have on the world, or rather, what's the legacy that you want to leave?
Or rather, what's the legacy that I'm leaving?
Yeah.
To be quite honest with you, I just want to wake up each and every day and be my best self. And if being my best self inspires another person to be their best vision, to be themselves, that's all I'm living for. That is all I'm living for. I'm not hoping to go out there and change the world. That's not what I'm hoping for. I'm just hoping to wake up each and every day and live, not exist. And by doing so, with hopes that someone out there is going to be inspired to be themselves. Is going to be inspired to wake up each and every day and just wants to be their best vision. And by doing so, another person also, just like cancer spreads, it will spread. I guess it's good cancer. That's all I'm living for.
Wow.